Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I'm Ronique. I hope you all are doing well. Today we're going to talk about October 2022, month ahead. This is a great time to learn about astrology as well as pull some tarot cards and see what the energies are going to, how they're going to affect us and the collective. I invite you to take a look at any video on Scorpio Soul Time. Take a look at the different playlists. It's always a pleasure to have you. If the information resonates with you, I would love if you would like, subscribe, comment, give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel grow. So thank you all to my old and new subscribers. So Sag, October is a pivotal month for everyone. It's especially important for, I call them the fall babies. So as we move into, we're in this Libra, then into Scorpio, then into your sign, Sagittarius. This is a really important time for everyone, but especially these signs, because as we start moving through October, we actually have 3 planets going direct. So we have Mercury going direct as we open the month on October 2nd. We actually have Pluto turning direct in Capricorn that has been retrograde since, I believe, April. And then Saturn turns direct in Aquarius at the end of the month on October 23rd. So this is a lot of forward movement. It will take a little while for Pluto and Saturn, especially because they are larger planets, to actually start picking up momentum. So don't expect it to be immediate, but we should start seeing some more information and progressive themes come out that possibly we've already seen before. But October is that month that's kind of like gearing us up for eclipse season, which actually starts at the end of October on the 23rd in the sign of Scorpio. So Sag, let's get right into it. We're going to do a that's interesting. I said past present. We are going to do a month spread that is going to be 2 cards per week. So 8 cards total, and let's get right into it. So you open up the month with the star card, Sag, and Libra actually opened up the month also with the star card. So if you have any Libra placements in your chart, take a look at their video as well. And you have the 7 of Wands. So possibly you're feeling like it's you against the world, but with that star card by your side, it looks like you're going to be just fine. The second week of the month, you have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Scorpio also got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So don't be surprised if there's some type of news around your work, resources, projects that you've been working on come through. And you got the 8 of Cups. So possibly you need to be moving away from a job with that 8 of Cups. Third week of the month, we do have the 2 of Cups. So maybe you and a partner are seeing eye to eye that third week of the month, along with the Death card. So maybe there's someone you need to move away from. This is also Scorpio energy. And I will tell you, by the time we get to October 23rd, the sun moves into Scorpio, Venus moves into Scorpio, and then we have that new moon partial solar eclipse in Scorpio on the 25th. So this could definitely be that energy as well. Last week of the month, Sag, we do have the Lovers card. So definitely something around you and possibly a partner with that 2 of Cups and the Lovers card. Some type of romantic relationship possibly, or maybe a business venture, since you did have that 8 of Pentacles. And lastly, you get the 3 of Pentacles. So yes, definitely something possibly with work. I'm getting more vibes than it being romantic, just because I see that kind of 7 of Wands here, like you're doing something on your own, and then possibly something dealing with work. And then by the end of the month, it looks like you're either teaching someone or you might be taking courses, but it could play out differently for you. It just depends on what your birth chart is and how this resonates with you. So one thing I want to say, Sagittarius, is take a look at those dates in the first slide of this video, as well as the description box below. It will give you a really good idea of all the dates that are important astrological wise for the month of October. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at each week. We start off the month Sag with the Star card and the Seven of Wands, and that first week we are coming off of the heels of that new moon in Libra that occurred on September 25th. October 2nd, Mercury turns direct in Virgo, and then October 3rd through 6th, Saturn squares Uranus. And October 8th, we have Pluto turning direct in Capricorn. So this is a lot of movement from a standpoint of like information flowing. Pluto takes a while to like really start feeling the effects of it moving direct because it is so far away. But I definitely am sensing that there's something you've been working on for a long time that you're now just starting to maybe get either recognition for, or you've been feeling like you've been doing it all on your own. And the universe is here to tell you like your efforts are going to be recognized. Like the Star card is that Aquarian energy. And so it's definitely nice to see that, you know, don't feel like you've just been like out in the cold doing something all on your own and nobody has been noticing. I really think somewhere you're going to see the fruits of your labor come through. But the only thing I'm going to tell you is by the time you get to the second week of October, you're moving away from something emotionally. So I'm wondering if you're not feeling like you're being recognized with that Seven of Wands. Like, even though people are noticing, I'm almost sensing like you're not feeling that great about what you're doing, your work, your job. You feel like maybe you're wasting your time with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and then Eight of Cups. Eights have to do with cycles, have to do with, you know, starting in one area and then going through a cycle and then feeling like, okay, was that a worthwhile cycle, or do I need to get out of this cycle and start anew? By the time we get to October 9th, we do have that full moon in Aries. So I'm wondering if you're going to, something's going to be illuminated at that full moon in Aries for you, Sag. That is another fellow fire sign. So you definitely might get some information around that full moon in Aries that helps you realize it might be time to move away from something that's no longer serving you. October 17th, Mercury exits its retrograde shadow. So by the 17th, don't be surprised if you are moving away from something that maybe you just put too much time into a project or a job, or resources haven't panned through the way that you thought they were, and it's time for you to move on, okay? By the time we get to the third week of October, Sag, we do have this Two of Cups and the Death card. Like I was saying in the beginning of your video, by the time we get to that third week of October, that is when the Scorpionic energy is at its peak, because once we get to October 23rd, Saturn turns direct in Aquarius, the Sun moves into Scorpio, Venus moves into Scorpio, and we have that new moon partial solar eclipse in Scorpio on the 25th. So just be prepared that there's might be secrets that come out. This could be something also around a loved one, or I was also sensing that this is something business-like, maybe a business partner or a colleague that you're close to. Some type of secrets or something may come out around them. So just be prepared. By the time we get to that third and fourth week of October, the energies are completely going to start changing. By the time we get to the last week, Sag, we have the Lovers card and we have that Three of Pentacles. So if for some reason this has to do with maybe a romantic relationship at work, because I'm sensing like there's this like bond relationship, Lovers and Two of Cups, but then like I said, I see this work environment. So I'm not quite sure if this is something where you and someone at your office, or someone who you have a business and like a professional relationship and a romantic relationship, but just keep that in mind for those that it resonates with. But by the time we get to the end of October, we do have Mercury squaring Pluto on the 27th, Jupiter moving into Pisces on the 28th, Mercury moving into Scorpio, and Mars retrograde in Gemini on the 30th. So you might be learning some new classes, taking some new classes, maybe getting a certification with someone, or this could just be a platonic relationship with a colleague that you all are both trying to climb the corporate ladder together. But either way, Sagittarius, you have a lot of like work dynamic as well as like relationship dynamics. So just keep that in mind as you go through this month to see how all this energy plays out. I do think by the time you get to the end of the month, it's going to look a lot different than how you started the month. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope you have a great October ahead, and I will talk to you later.